Hello everyone. It is Wednesday, 1st of September. The time right now is 2 minutes to 6 p.m. And we are on Lorong 27A. The temperature is 31 degrees Celsius. And today I walk towards Circuit Road Hawker Center or Food Center. So it will be another Geylang walk, but slightly different areas than before, slightly different streets. And we will be crossing the Pan Island Expressway as well. So I'll take basically a straight line from here, from Lorong 27A on the Geylang East Avenue 1. There's a Buddhist society on the other side of the street. A lot of very impressive buildings to start with. And it's a nice day to be out walking as well. Today has actually been really nice, with no rain for a change. So here's Sims Avenue. Police is telling us never to share our personal details and bank details. Usually those kind of notices are for crimes in the area, which could be that one as well. There are a lot of scam calls. That's quite a nice building and temple there. But yeah, there are quite a lot of calls you get that are just automated calls. Just letting a car go by. Guess they do have this automated gate system. But of course, sometimes those scam calls that they do can be misleading. You have ordered something and there's a call supposedly from DHL or whoever is going to deliver that parcel. Then you can understand why people sometimes go for these things. I've also got some scam calls from that are sort of trying to claim they are officials around here. It's usually always automated. It's not a real person. That's the walkway towards the MRT station in Aljunied. We're not far from there. That's the Geylang East Library. There's a smaller coffee shop or food center over there, which has a pretty nice pedestrian stall. I think they do some nasi lemak and that kind of dishes. Only been there once. Kind of lucky with the lights for once. Didn't take us too long. So that's Geylang East Central. We'll continue. Some of the delivery riders, I guess, because he's on his bike, are blasting music as they go. I think that building has a basketball court over there, along with children's playground, some green spaces. And on the other side is another coffee shop or food center. And so we get to the end of this road. You can see we're going to be blocked by a building. So to get to the part where we can cross the expressway, I think I'm supposed to take a left. Famous last words. Although you can cross on both sides. But when I looked this up, left looked good. That's of course going into the parking lots. There's McDonald's, a lot of delivery drivers waiting. So we'll try left. Guess that's what I thought. The sun is going to be directly ahead though. That's okay, we'll turn at the corner of this. That I think is the parking garage. Let's see, yes. Let's cross. So now we're in another of these residential areas with HDBs. And behind here should be where we can cross over. That's all the space for drying your clothes for the people who live in that building. I think this is now Pan Island Expressway, so PIE or PI. I like to say PI. Oh. They're having a nap. It's not quite yet the time that the cats start to wake up. So we'll navigate some stairs to get over this bridge here and onto the other side. It's going to be a little bit boring and quite a few steps, so bear with me. But we can see the expressway though from above. That's where we're heading. Look at that. All the green plants. "17 minutes to the airport." And I won't be the best person to show you a lot of places from high above, because even on a bridge like this, I need to be on the other side before I can start looking down. So that view is fine for me, but on there, I don't want to see how high up I am. I have a fear of heights. I've been to some crazy places for someone with that. I guess I'm a little bit better, but unfortunately not in any way over it. And there is the evening traffic. So glad we're not stuck in that. Okay, this is the boring part, I guess. Hopefully this is it, not the rest of it. That's really stopping there. Must be the exit is stuck. That's not unusual though. The morning and evening traffic hours are definitely, you get traffic jams. Even with Singapore limiting the number of cars. So here we are on the other side. And if you're not familiar with the system of how Singapore limits the number of cars, you have to have a permit, a fairly expensive permit, just to have permission to buy a car. That's only valid for a number of years. So you can get some money back if you get rid of the car before the end of it. But the value of those permits also changes from year to year, depending on demand. Maybe other things too. I'm not so familiar with how they set the price. And on top of that, you have a fairly expensive tax. So cars here end up being really expensive. You could definitely, for most people, unless you use it for work or something, you could definitely get sort of anywhere you need to be with taxis and Grab, which is the sort of Uber or Lyft here, the local company. That wouldn't cost you anywhere near what a car will. That's also why you see so many motorbikes. That's also why I have a motorbike. Also, it's really convenient here to ride them. So that's a little bit of Singapore trivia. And yet, even with those things in place, you still have traffic. I think that food market or food center seems pretty closed. That's not the one I'm going to. There's some kind of playing field there, I don't know. Size-wise could be a, I don't know, tennis court? Don't know what that one is though. So this is where I'm going to. But let's have a look at where all of these people are exercising. Is it a river or is it just a dry river bank? It's kind of both, I guess. No, it is pretty dry. It might be like for overflow, flood water, I guess. Okay. And that building looks like it could be kind of nice, but it's been boarded up. These buildings have a nice, colourful look. So the entrance, I think, is actually back there, but I'll walk along here and end this somewhere along here. So that's what I mean, the parking for motorbikes. It's really convenient here to use them. I was wondering where the smoke comes from. It's burning. These look like candles to me, but so I think that's where I will end this video. I hope you enjoyed this look at sort of everyday life in Geylang. And another new area, a couple of new streets haven't covered before. And if you'd like to see more videos of Geylang and around Singapore, then you can subscribe to this channel, and I'll be adding videos. When you subscribe, you'll hear about them, and we'll be able to see when the channel is being updated. So thank you for joining me, and I hope I'll see you again soon.